Oh, cool. All right. Hey there, royal family. So it's been a minute since I've come on here, and I caught myself doing one of these numbers where I was watching everybody else on their YouTube pages, but I wasn't on my page or posting anything or doing anything for my business. So I figured now is better than never to do this. So we just, y'all gonna watch me press a couple of shirts. I'm gonna talk about a couple of things that's coming up or what I have planned. So yeah. Um, so one of the things that I have planned coming up is, of course, putting out more content on my podcast, my YouTube, Facebook, and forgetting one, Instagram. Putting that out there because I'm not gonna let what's going on in the world, though it is very serious, what's going on right now. I'm not gonna let that stop me because my goal for this year was multiple streams of income any way possible. Just so right now, this is one of those ways that I can make that possible. Like I do get and I do understand that people are, struggling to make ends meet and everything like that, but that doesn't mean that it don't have other people out there who were somewhat prepared and can do that. And then also in times like this, it you know, you have more meaningful purchases. So but other than that, I don't have a schedule for any of my what I'm gonna be doing lives, what I'm gonna be doing, my podcast and stuff like that. Because I know I did say on my last live that I was gonna be going over to my podcast and putting down the second episode for part two of my craft fair tips and tricks and stuff. Still haven't done it yet because life happens, you know. It is what it is. So, other than that, it's just gonna be random. My schedule for posting and putting stuff out and putting stuff up is all gonna be at random unless I make it a point upon myself to go ahead and just consistently put that content out there. So I think one of my next things that I'm gonna talk about either on the podcast or something, besides putting those tips out there, because I'm gonna make myself do it today because I've been sitting on it long enough, have it all written out and everything like that for y'all to hear or whatnot. But is having doing a business with small kids, with young kids, and how they can help you and how you can kind of overcome some of those obstacles, especially if your office is in your home. So other than that, while I press these awesome shirts that I have here. Uh-oh. The other thing that I want to talk about was if I can remember, I just typed it in. Oh yeah, my launch date. I'm launching my spring line. Well, it was gonna be in March, but with everything going on, I didn't feel it would be right. But then, like I just said, I'm not gonna let this hinder me. I just gotta adapt and overcome because that's what we do, right? So I'm adapting and I'm overcoming, and I'm gonna launch my new stuff that I have that I've been working on, as far as clothing, as far as kids' clothes, young kids' clothes. April 12th, so Easter, pretty much, is when I'm gonna launch that. And I have my reasons. It's just because I like Easter is my favorite time of year. Like I know I sound like our commander in chief right now saying that, but it really is my favorite time of year because all my family comes together. We have fun. It's good. But yes, that's when I'm gonna drop my newest products, newest projects, everything like that. I'll probably step away from doing my iron on t-shirts and stuff with vinyl and everything like that and kind of segue back into sewing so that way I can start making more custom pieces that way too. That and because as a creative, and I'm pretty sure y'all know if y'all are creatives as well, that you kind of go through phases where one phase you're into this, next phase you're into this, something else pops up and you're like, oh yeah, I want to try that too. And then you end up coming full circle right back around it. And I think that's pretty much where I'm at. And just a tip, butcher paper, using it to press like iron on and stuff, that works. So you get you a whole roll of butcher paper versus a Teflon sheet from right up the road at the grocery store. Just so you know. And you can cut it out to any size you need it. But yes, April 12th is when I'm gonna go ahead and launch, because I know if I keep pushing my date back, it's never gonna happen. I'm gonna just end up updating my website and being like, hey, since I didn't launch it in March like I said I was, and I didn't launch it in April like I said it was, and it's now May 33rd of 2023. I'm gonna do it now. I'm just update my website now and be like, oh, this is what you missed out on, or this is what I had going on. I'm gonna just go ahead and do it because that's all I can do. But just be on the lookout, because I will be doing sneak peeks on my Instagram, what else? I don't know if I'm gonna do a sneak peek on Facebook. I might, because actually I will, because my Facebook is attached to my Instagram, or vice versa, whatever. You know what I mean? I might even show some of the products here on YouTube, do a YouTube live and show some of the products. But right now, I'm just trying to figure out other ways I can expand my business, be it through my shirts, be it through my jewelry, which I like to do as well, or through my sewing. And if I keep popping off camera, it's because I'm pressing one of my shirts, and I don't have a heat press. I got a Cricut heat press, and so I can maintain pressure. I just lean on it. I know it's probably not the best thing to do, but I do it anyway. Uh, but yeah, other than that, I have been working on new products. I will actually show y'all that right quick, what I was thinking, because it might help somebody else out there as well. And that is taking and making, you can either offer to make the shirt yourself and, sell it on your website or whatnot. Or what you can do is offer to just sell the decal or the iron on. You cut it out. And no, it's not pieced together. I'll show it some more whenever I stop leaning on this. But it's pretty much the Mickey Mouse head with the Minnie Mouse bow. And then I have it on my website. Not right now. I got to actually put that on there and republish my website. Let that cool off for a minute. But yeah, go ahead and cut it out, because they might not want the color shirt that you have available on your website. They may want to put it on a purple shirt. I don't know, whatever floats their boat shirt, right? So all I did was do the cutout, do the bow, put in the instructions, put it in this cute little clear baggie, and I can sell it like that for however much I feel like selling it for. So anywhere from $7 to $10. It just depends on how big it is or how small it is, for your price range, or however much you feel it's worth, because that's you using your blade on your cutting machine. That's you having to go pick up the vinyl, cut it out, blase, so you also trying to make your profit, but you ain't trying to go sky high with the prices. But yeah, I was thinking about doing that, expanding it that way, because I have noticed that other people do it that way as well. They'll sell the decal versus the shirt, or also have, they may have both. So I want to start doing that in my business. So it's okay to see other people's business design. Don't copy it verbatim, but at least, learn from it a little bit. And so, I've had people telling me, oh, well, why would you sell the decal? Because that means they can go put it on the shirt that they want, and then they can sell it. I was like, because they still have to buy that decal from me to go and put it on that shirt, or go sell it to somebody else. They still had to come and buy it from me. So there's still money in my pocket, either way you look at it. So, but as I was saying, I'm going to be transitioning from doing stuff with my Cricut and doing vinyl and iron on back into sewing. I already written out my list of stuff that I want to do and what I kind of want to get into, because it's like they say, if you don't use it, you lose it. And I have so much sewing stuff and just notions and everything that I could be doing with right now. It's a, you know, and plus I want to kind of get back to that, and I actually have the time on my hands to do some of the stuff that I want to do as far as like with my sewing and with my jewelry making and stuff like that. I'm very real rounded crafting person. So, you know, but let's see, what else am I gonna after I go segue into sewing, I was gonna segue back into jewelry making, but it's not gonna happen in like 2 or 3 days of me just doing it. I wanna actually take my time and work on each thing separately. So cutting out my stuff. I had to resize a little bit because it wasn't fitting right. Actually kinda like it was just the gold by itself. I don't know. Making these cute little hoodies. They're short sleeve hoodies. Got them in a couple of different colors. I guess this is a sneak peek, but hey, got these little short sleeve hoodies, the cute little pockets. They're for little boys because I do have a little boy, and sometimes it's just so much easier for me to make girl stuff because I have two little girls and they were here first, and it is hard to find cute boy stuff or stuff for little boys at such a young age, especially baby wise. So I kind of want to make stuff geared toward that. And I'm pretty sure y'all will be able to tell that my business kind of grows with them. I don't know what that was. Okay, well, anyway, my business kind of grows with them, but I also want it to grow with me. And so I want to start, eventually catering to myself. And by that, I'm catering to women who are about the same age as me, maybe a few years younger, a few years older, for more sophisticated looks and that air of elegance and all that other good stuff. That's the look that I like. That's the look that I desire. It might not look like it right now, but that's because I'm in my house and I'm working. I'm just kind of chilling. But yeah, that's what I want to bring to the table for my stuff. So see, this is what I don't like. So now after I do like the name and you gotta lay it over like this. Not sure if y'all can see that, but when you gotta lay it over, when I actually get it on the garment, that bottom layer, which is the gold layer, when I actually get it on the garment, I can never reline up the black part on top of it, and I have to end up cutting apart my letters for the top part so I can lay it down correctly. So I guess I did kind of show y'all a little bit of a sneak peek right there. Uh, let's see. I guess I can show because this is the stuff that I have out. I can show a couple of other items just because I can, because I want to. Might as well. I've been working on because I had extra shirts and they were all long sleeve, but apparently this might be coming into style or whatnot. I'm not even sure, but I did see a couple of other people on on the internet with the same style, but it's I don't know if y'all can even see me, but I'll take it off. Uh-oh. But it is the long sleeve crop top. I just don't like mine way up here, even though that actually would probably be cute having it tied to the side. But I don't like mine coming all the way up the belly button. I like mine to be like right there, so you see a little skin, but not a whole lot of skin. And then when you raise your arms up or whatnot, you see all the skin that you would have seen if the crop top would have been shorter in the first place. But it just gives it that air of just that quick flash of skin. That she showed skin. My goodness, that thing there. I like, and that's what I love about fashion. I really love 50s fashion because it was like that. It was the outfits and the garments were tailored to fit the woman. It covered everything, yes, but it showed everything all at the same time because everything was form fitting. So yes, it left stuff to the imagination, but it didn't leave stuff to the imagination, if that makes sense. Because here I am with this form-fitting garment, everything's fitting tight, showing my curves and everything like that. The only thing is, I'm not naked. you know, you can't really see. You don't know what the rest of it look like out from underneath that. As of with nowadays, how fashion is, it's like, hey, we're gonna show skin, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. And I get that what I just said damn near sounds, if not at like a hypocrite because I'm making damn crop top. But again, what I feel with my crop top is a little bit more modest. And even whenever I was a little bit smaller than this, I probably would have went with something more like that to begin with because I just yeah like to somewhat be covered up. Even though if you go on my personal Facebook page, you'll see there was a time where I was covered, but I wasn't super extra covered. Yeah, like I ain't even gonna lie. So you can't try and call me on that shit because I just go ahead and tell it now. So yeah, other than that, I don't know, I might do a live because I was gonna try and multitask, but I realized I can't read from my little book and just go ahead and tell y'all the next couple of tips that I have, and I can't remember them straight off the top of my head, no way. But I was gonna try and multitask that. I don't know, I might still can, but I ain't trying to make this a super extra long one because, like I said, this is just more of an update. See what I got coming up, what's in the works, and whatnot. Remember, website, you can always go and check us out on the website. Again, website is www.royalty and then the numbers 4 and 3.com. So www.royalty43.com. You definitely check us out on Facebook. You can check us out on Instagram. It's royalty43 underscore. You check us out there. If you want, you can even hashtag us, But like I said, I'm still been I can't talk straight. Still building up my inventory, making stuff the way I want it, and I'm actually kind of okay with being stuck at home because I can do just that. I can work on my business, I can work on my inventory, and I can build it up because all the stuff that I have, I've been having for like forever now. So I'm pretty sure my stuff is probably good. Like some of the fabrics and stuff and vinyls and stuff that I've had for like almost a year or so. So before everything in the world started kind of popping off, had been popping off and people being afraid to get stuff from overseas and whatnot. Like just know my stuff been with me for a while. My loved ones, they all can attest to that. But yeah, it's just yeah. Uh-oh. There we go. Sometimes I just gotta readjust it and get that on there right. I wish I could show this to y'all. I guess if I picked up my computer and showed it to y'all, I'll just show it to y'all when I get done pressing it. But yeah, I'm just trying to use what I have right now, and that's gonna be another podcast episode, if not a whole YouTube episode, because I have people already on here on the platform that have done use what you have episodes, use what you have videos and whatnot. And so I'm not trying to too much beat a dead horse, but it's all for different things. So using up your sewing stash, using up your paper stash. I got paper, I got tape, I got envelopes, I got all kinds of stuff. So and just so y'all know, disclaimer, I do cuss. Sometimes it comes out before I realize it come out. So if you got issues with people cussing, now would be the time to leave or to stop tuning in because I cuss. And I'm unapologetic about it. Sometimes I'll catch myself, other times I won't. It just depends on how I'm feeling, honestly. Sorry I got quiet on y'all. I'm just concentrating my ass off right now. Ooh, there we go. So we got that on there. And now we got to figure out where we're going to place this at. So, but other than that, what I just pretty much covered and went over. That's pretty much all that's gonna be happening. That's all I got planned right now. It's just trying to go ahead and move forward in my business and getting it out there. Oh, also, if y'all didn't know, I am a mobile notary. So if you are in the Houston, Texas area, please let me know. Uh, if you need a notarization, I got you. Don't worry about it. I do mobile notary. You just have to hit me up, either DM me on Instagram or whatnot, so that way I know it's like some legit. You're not trying to just creep up on me kind of crazy shit. But yeah, and I know promoting my other business while I'm talking about this business, and in the way I just promoted it probably was not the best way to do so. But I'm just keep it as real as I can with y'all. And if y'all hear a lot of noise, it's because you got people across the way that are chopping trees and cutting grass and stuff, which that I did not understand about our stay in place order. How is it that people cutting grass, that's an essential job for the city? Like, I get that, you know, the grass cutting people, landscapers, there we go. That's their job. They need their money too, but so do other people, even if their job wasn't non-essential, essential or non-essential alike. Like everybody needs their jobs because it is what the first of the month, and people, some people's landlords, just like mine, because I had a suspension on mine because I was late by a few days paying my rent, so I had to pay in person. But because of everything that's going on, they emailed me and was like, "Hey, you can pay online." So they still, even though in some states, I'm not sure about here in Texas or not, but in some states, it's a federal law right now during this time that you can't, like, if you can't pay your rent or whatnot, that's okay, cool, because it's in the federal law. I haven't really looked it up, touched on it, searched it, whatever. But people still want they, still want their money. The landlords still want their money, even if you got a job or not, which is shitty, to be honest. But I think some people are working with other people. If you want to know more about that or a little bit, I'd advise watch Trevor Noah. He kind of breaks it down a little bit, or do your own research. And then another person that you can listen to or not, because I like to listen to her myself, is Lovely T. So she's very informative. She's been on top of everything over the past couple of months since shit started going haywire or whatnot. So yeah, she's pretty good. She does her in-depth research and stuff, and she keep it real. I like it. So I'm gonna show y'all a quick snippet of the shirt. I haven't put the black on top of the gold 43, but I'm gonna just show y'all the back anyway. But this is what I'm working on. I guess I can get a little closer now. But yeah, it just kind of like that football jersey print or whatever with the letters and then the number, and then of course because it's the hoodie and got the little pockets on the front. Because I wanted to do something on the front, but it just wasn't, because the way the pockets were, and I just wasn't sure. I thought it looked better going on the back, just kind of playing around a little bit. So, but other than that, like I said, whenever I post, I'll let y'all know when I drop a podcast. Shit. A podcast, I'll let y'all know or whatnot. You just gotta stay up with me a little bit, and I do apologize that I'm not consistent. I'm pretty much random at will, but Fridays might just be my post everything Fridays day. I'll do it at least once a week anyway, and be at least somewhat semi-consistent by posting at least once a week. Now, what day? I don't know. Even though I just said Friday, I do realize that it might not even be on Friday. It might be Thursday. It might be Wednesday. Who knows? But other than that, I hope y'all all stay safe. Keep washing your hands. Practice social distancing. All that good stuff that everybody been beating down your throat already. Other than that, y'all have a blessed day and a lovely rest of y'all week. Bye. Soon as we in this stream. All right. Bye.